I just want you guys to know that that depression video was not uploaded for attention or emotions or sympathy. Hey everyone, it's Meredith, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a long-awaited video. I'm going to be taking you guys through my depression journal. A lot of people have been requesting it, and I've been putting it off, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it down right now because I have absolutely nothing to do, so I'm going to film it for you right now. I have not been journaling as much as I should, but I have been doing this adult coloring book, and it is so therapeutic and so interesting and so amazing to do. It takes a lot of time and you do get addicted, and as you can see I have ripped out a few pages and given them to friends so they could do it if they needed it. But I finished this one and I think it looks pretty cool if I do say so myself, and I'm trying to finish this one, but I don't know what kind of colors I want to use next. So if you guys have any requests on colors you want to use, then be sure to do that. And this book is just so cool. I'm also working on this one. And it just has so many different arts that you could think of. And some of them are very complicated. Some of them aren't complicated. I just thought I would share that with you guys just so you don't have to journal, I guess you could say. And I purchased this from Five Below for $4. So it was very, very inexpensive. If you guys did not watch my depression video, then you should go and watch that because I do kind of go into depth about this. But I'm kind of going to go into more depth about it today, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. So this book I got when I was in a mental hospital. I got this book because they were like, you should start journaling if you really love to write, and I love to write. So I was like, okay, and it's pretty much just a plain white journal. Like every single page is just plain white. And I just cut out words that described me out of a magazine and I glued them onto here. And as you can see, I have a huge elephant on the front of it because I'm absolutely in love with elephants and I don't know why. Elephants mean good luck. I think that's why I love elephants, but I'm not exactly sure. And I used to have the word emptiness right here. As you can see, the E right here. Nope, right here. And it used to have emptiness written across it, but I covered it with an elephant when I was done collaging it. So I thought that was really interesting and you guys would want to know that. So yeah, so let's get into this. So when you first open the book, it's kind of destroyed and it is falling apart, but hey, I still wrote in it. And here is the first page. This was probably my most thought put into it page because I thought every page was going to be like this, but it's not. I will be sure to put a picture in here so that I can read this and you guys won't have to just stare at me holding it the whole time. So at the top, I just cut out a bunch of cute things and printed them off. Be sure to taste your words before you spit them out. And you guys don't know, but I was also bullied, which kind of put me into depression because they said I was useless and worthless and that nobody would ever want me. And I thought they were right, so I kind of was going to do something that I know I shouldn't have done, but I was going to do it one day. And I, thank goodness, didn't do it. But I just want to thank everybody who's there through this time in my life. Thank you so much for being there, and that really means something to me. And I'm tearing up thinking about it. But what I actually wrote on this journal page was, in life there are going to be friends that come and go, and there are going to be bullies. Right now I'm experiencing the bully situation. This girl always needs to belittle someone else to make herself happy. Having put up with it for at least 2 weeks, I can't do it anymore. I'm scared of her and I don't like passing her in the hallway. I went to the school principal and now matters are being taken care of. In order to change, you yourself have to want it. And that's what I wrote, and I kind of just designed the page with things that I know I would love to see in the future, like stand up for what's right even if you're alone, bully-free zone, an envelope, your future is important, hers isn't. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but I do have 3 bubbled words right here. So I have, on every single page, I have a bubbled word where I should. I have one right here. I have scared right here. I have worried right here. And I have, where'd it go? Anxious right here. And I usually have 3 words that describe that on every single page. But that's my first page, and this was written on September 21st, 2015. And the next 2 pages are, this whole page is full of quotes, and then this whole page is written to my bully. I'm never going to say who the bully was, but The quotes that I wrote on this page were, never be bullied into silence, never allow yourself to be made a victim, accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. The second quote is, meanness is a sign of weakness. When people hurt you over and over, think of them like sandpaper. They may scratch and hurt you a bit, but in the end you end up polished and they end up useless. I love that quote so much. The last quote is, you can't fix yourself by breaking someone else, and that is 100% true. And this is the letter that was written to my bully, that was written on September 24th, 2015, and this was written, I think, 2 days after I got out of the hospital. So, to my bully, I'm not a slut, whore, thought, or anything else that you might think I am. You say all of these things to me, but what you don't realize is that what you say actually hurts. I went to the hospital because of you. If I would have done it, you would have won. But now that I didn't do it, I won this battle. You now can't say anything to me unless you want to be charged with harassment. When I went to the school principal, they ended up putting a no-contact contract on her because of how scared I was of her. You should go and pick on someone your own size who isn't scared of you and will say what they feel. Because of what you have done to me, I now know that there are some stupid people in this world. From your target. Yeah, I wrote that. The next page is, I'm going to cover his name, but this is just a love letter that I wrote to my boyfriend at the time. We are no longer together, but I thought that he was the one, but he wasn't, so I wrote a letter to him. It's always darkest before the dawn. I heart you. He played football, and he was number 6, and this was written on September 27th. I don't even know what to say, other than everything I already tell you on a daily basis. You are the first guy that I've ever truly fought for and wanted to date you. I'm so lucky in order to call you mine. You were there with me through everything, and I'm happy for that, but I also don't want to move for that same reason. I feel like you are the guy that I have been waiting for a really long time for. You know all of my secrets and everything about me. Thank you for always giving me a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold, and a body to hug and hold tight. Heart, your girlfriend. The next page is pretty much useless, but I wanted to see if markers work, so I just covered the whole pages and markers. But hey, it's rainbow, so it looks great. The next 2 pages are just some things that I found on Pinterest that I thought were really cute, and I'm actually going to sit here and hold these so you guys can see. It's okay to dislike someone, or even dislike someone for no reason. But it's not okay to disrespect, degrade, and you humiliate that person. And this is just something that I also wrote to Justin, but I didn't want to say that it was to Justin just in case somebody else read this. It's pretty much just a text message on an iPhone. As you can tell, like, here's the iPhone logo right here and the home button. Can I confess something? Sure. Your smile is the prettiest smile I've ever seen. Can I confess as well? Oh, sure. The smile only exists when I'm with you. And the next 2 pages are just Finding Nemo quotes, because that is my favorite movie ever, and I also drew a little Finding Nemo, as you can tell. I drew a little Finding Nemo, and it's so cute. But I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be my Squishy. Fish are friends, not food. Whoa, totally, dude. See this tentacle? It's actually shorter than all my other ones. I'm H2O tolerant. Shark bait, ooh ha ha. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I remembered it. Oh, you guys made me ink. Guys, Darla's in here. Grab shell, dude. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna touch the butt. And then it says Finding Nemo. I love that movie. And this is to one of my other boyfriends. You guys may think I'm a slut, but I'm not. I've never had sex. But this is to my other boyfriend who was literally there through everything. And he knows everything about me. So I wrote him a letter. So I'm not exactly sure why I like you so much. It's not because you're a football player or because you play basketball or because you're taller than me. I don't know why I even try anymore. You mean the world to me, and it's going to hurt really bad when I have to leave. You're not perfect in my eyes, but I will always get jealous when you're around another girl. I always want your hand to be holding mine. I always want you around. But in the end, I think that we should just be friends that hang out a lot. Like going to the movies, Netflix and chill weekends. Not literally Netflix and chill. Stuff like that. I'm in love with you, and I don't know why. You're always in my head, and you never leave. Friends is what I want. And then the next page, 2 pages, is just a Halloween page that I did, and it just says, those who do not believe in magic will never find it. Happy Halloween. I just thought this was very Halloween-y. Like, I cut out stuff on my mom's Cricut with a crow, graveyard, haunted house, twigs, and then black sky. I just thought that was really cute. Okay. A letter that I have to block out a name out of. But if you guys don't know, you probably don't, but this was written on October 28th, 2015, and my best friend and my ex-boyfriend played a joke on me, and her ex-boyfriend was my boyfriend at the time, and it did end up being a joke, and he broke up with me because he fell in love with me. So he broke up with me because he didn't want it to mean something. So I wrote this to him. So I've learned that guys are overrated. I was dating this guy named, and he just happened to be my best friend's ex-boyfriend. But I mean, you can't help who you like. And then she got really mad at me because I didn't tell her, but she never asked. Then come to find out it was all a joke. Her and him planned it. The day after he told me that he loved me, he broke up with me. And then he automatically started dating her. What happened to her being my best friend? I would never, ever do that to her. What guy does that? Dates a girl just for a joke? Having depression and anxiety isn't fun. Only someone who has it would understand. When writing this, I feel like I am becoming me again. I love helping other people, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know why I wrote that last part, but it means absolutely nothing. So here's another page, and it's literally just me writing the whole entire time, and it's also about the same guy that the last one was about, and his name is in it as well, but I'm going to blank it out. This was written on December 3rd, 2015, and I wrote it at night in bed, as you can tell by the top. And it says, whoa. It says, well, once again, I feel like a piece of crap. There's been a rumor going around about how I had sex with Nemo, but the thing is that I didn't. We were never allowed to be alone, and how I don't have a best friend, two-faced and telling her things that I never said. Everyone is always like, she will stop eventually, but she hasn't stopped since I met her. You know how there are just those people that you just hate? Well, I have never had that. I try so hard to be accepting of everyone, because you never know what they're not telling you. And then there's a quote, you know my name, not my story. And then the last part is just that. And I'm overjoyed about moving to Kentucky. I get to start over. No one will know me. I can start over and be the real me and not have to go with the crowd. I'm a girl who has anxiety and depression, but I don't let it define me. I get attached easily. One person will mean a lot to me if they're just there and just listen. I'm always going to be there to help someone with their problems. I will never leave you in the dust. I will always pick you up when you fall. And yeah. But the next 2 pages, this one's to my sister, Courtney, and then the last page is pretty much just a quote that I don't need to read because it's very sentimental. And this says, I'm not sure why I woke up this morning feeling very upset, but I used a coping skill, listening to music, and then I felt better. Well, today I went Christmas/birthday shopping for Courtney. I really hope that she likes everything that we got her. In parentheses, I wrote, she will. And that is everything that's in my journal. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below any video ideas, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Or you want to talk to me about something, just know that my Kik, Snapchat, and Instagram are always listed in the down bar in case you need anything. And I really, really do love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. Bye. Mwah.